I needed to mark on my hands, bruh. Wait me. I think the pen is quite stuck. Oh, here it is. Good. Peter said he hoped that it would rain. At this point, old Mr. Rabbit's voice was heard inside the rabbit hole, calling, "Cottontail! Cottontail! Fetch some more chamomile." Peter said he thought he might feel better if he went for a walk. Come on. They went away in hand and got upon flat top of a wall at bottom of a wood. From here they looked down into Mr. McGregor's garden. Peter's coat and shoes were plainly to be seen upon the scarecrow, topped with an old tam o' shanter of Mr. McGregor's. Here is the scarecrow. The scarecrow. And here is two little bunnies. And Peter Rabbit is naked. Naked! And you know, he's a boy. I cannot see him naked in here. Little Benjamin said, "It spoils people's clothes to squeeze under a gate. The proper way to get in is to climb down a pear tree." Peter fell down head first, but it was no consequence, as the bed below was nearly rake and quite soft. "What bed is in here?" I thought that. I see no beds in here. No beds. It had been sown with lettuces. They left a great many odd little footmarks all over the bed, especially little Benjamin, who were wearing clogs. Is this a clog? It looked more like a coat. Right, everyone? More like a coat. Little Benjamin said that the first thing to be done was to get back Peter's clothes, in order that they might be able to use a pocket handkerchief. They took them off the scarecrow. There had been rain during the night, and there was water in the shoes, and the coat was somewhat shrunk. Benjamin tried on the tam o' shanter, but it was too big for him. Oh, too big? I don't care, because it was not mine. Then he suggests that they would fill the pocket handkerchief with onions as the little present for his aunt. Peter did not seem to be enjoying himself. He kept hearing noises. "What noise is this?" "Hey, Peter, did anyone make a noise?" "I don't know. Even the reader doesn't know. Only the authors know." "Oh, shut up, guys. I'm working on these onions. I am trying to pull them up. Aren't you gonna help me, Peter?" "Anyway, reader, turn the next page, please." "All right, Peter." Wait me. Benjamin, on the contrary, was perfectly at home, and he ate a lettuce leaf. He said that he was in the habit of coming to the garden with his father to get lettuces for the Sunday dinner. The name of little Benjamin Papa was old Mr. Benjamin Bunny. The lettuce certainly were very fine. Yum 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 yum. Really yummy, dude. Yeah, no. Turn the next page, reader. This has got too much. Alright. This got a little new style I want to do. Peter did not eat anything. He said he should not like to go home. Presently, he dropped half of the onions. Dude, I remember first the bag was heavy. Why does this bag turn into unheavy? Oh no, this is why. This is why. The onions dropping down. He gonna get less breakfast when he fought. Little Benjamin said that it was not possible to get back up a pear tree with a load of vegetables. He led the way boldly towards the other end of the garden. They went along the little walk on planks, under a sunny red brick wall. The mice sat on their door steps, cracking cherry stones. What's this cherry stones, guys? Mark it up, mark it up. I want to know what is a cherry stone. Mark it up on my hand. This time it do not get stuck. Good. Has been marking it up. Wait me, need to turn back the style holding again. Good. They wink at Peter Rabbit and Little Benjamin Bunny. Why do they wink? Winky, winky, wink. Wink. I think you know what is wink. Presently, Peter let the pocket handkerchief go again. Oh no, gonna get less food when they fought. They got amongst flower pots and frames and 2 tubs. Peter heard noises worse than ever. His eyes were big as lollipops. He was a step or 2 in front of his cousin when he suddenly stopped. Something made me stop. Why you stop, Peter? Just keep on going. Turn into the last page, reader. Don't need to ask. Don't need to say. My hand quite exhausted. Wait me, just need to make this easier. This is what those little rabbits saw round the corner. Little Benjamin took one look and then, in half a minute less than no time, he hid himself and Peter and the onions underneath a large basket. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. I hope there's no rats going around there. How could the cats know we're here? I hear you whispering. And it's loudly. Oh no, we better run. And so they ran. The cat got up and stretched herself and came and sniffed at the basket. Perhaps she liked the smell of onions. Anyway, she sat down upon the top of the basket. What? Why do you like the basket, dude? Wait me, you could change to another hand. Ugh. My left hand is so exhausted. She sat there for 5 hours. Oh. You cannot draw you a picture of Peter and Benjamin underneath a basket, because it was quite dark, and because the smell of onions was fearful, it made Peter Rabbit and Little Benjamin cry. Oh, do not cry. crying baby. The sun got round behind the wood, and it was quite late in the afternoon, but still the cat sat upon the basket. Whitney. Hey, Catty Cat, can you get off the basket for a little? Wait, who said that? I am Mr. Benjamin. Wait, no. I am the basket, and I don't like you. Even I got the onion smell. Get off of my back! No, I just want you to get a nice sleep. Leave me alone, basket. I would never leave me alone. Do you think I look like a turtle shell? Of course. Turn the next page. At length there was pitter-patter, and some bits of mortar fell from the wall above. The cat looked up and saw old Mr. Benjamin Bunny prancing along the top of the wall of the upper entrance. He was smoking a pipe of rabbit tobacco and had a little small switch in his hand, and he was looking for his son. His son! Old Mr. Bunny had no opinion whatever of cats. He took a tremendous jump off the top of a wall onto the top of a cat, and covered up a basket, and kicked it into the greenhouse, scratching off a handful of fur. The cat was too much surprised to scratch back. I didn't do anything! The cat said that. When old Mr. Bunny had driven the cat into the greenhouse, he locked the door, and he came back to the basket and took out his son Benjamin by the ears, and whipped him with the little switch. When he took out his nephew Peter, whip, and made your own son cry. Rude, Dad. Then he took out the handkerchief of onions and marched out of the garden. When Mr. McGregor returned about half an hour later, he observed several things which perplexed him. It looked as though some person had been walking all over the garden in a pair of clogs, only the footmarks were too ridiculously little. Also, he could not understand how the cat could have managed to shut herself up inside the greenhouse, locking the door upon the outside. How does that going? Oh, wait. Mr. Benjamin Bunny do it. Remember this? Or Benjamin Rabbit, I didn't remember. When Peter got home, his mother forgave him because she was so glad to see that she had found his shoes and coat. Cottontail and Peter folded up the pocket handkerchief, and old Mr. Rabbit strung up the onions and hung them from the kitchen ceiling with the bunches of herbs and the rabbit tobacco. The end. Good. Now let's start up with the searching, everyone. Here's our word. Bonnet, but I write like bonnet. But actually it is bonnet and cherry stone. Don't ask anything about my writing. So let's start this.